Just a quick one, guys, before we do get into today's video. We have dropped our August Liverpool t-shirt collection. We've got the Liverpool fans tees, along with the Liverpool Capital Trophies t-shirts. Do browse the new collection by going down into the link in the description, or go to copbikeclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, we have got some huge news for you this afternoon, but first, I'm currently having a debate with my brother and I need your guys' help. Yes, we're having a debate on who was the better player in their prime, Eden Hazard or Neymar Jr. So please help us settle it by naming the better player in their prime, Neymar Jr. or Eden Hazard. Anyway, enough of the nonsense. Let's get into the nitty gritty, as there's some huge Liverpool transfer news for you this afternoon. Look, the Moises Caicedo deal has sort of gone now. Of course, we did confirm to you this morning that Chelsea have had a Premier League record bid accepted for the player, and that Moises Caicedo will be joining Chelsea after 72 hours of twists and turns. Now, since that and the fallout, of course, we did expect Liverpool to return back to the table for Romeo Lavia. However, news emerged this morning stating that Chelsea had a bid of £55 million accepted and that Romeo Lavia was likely to be joining Chelsea. However, as I said in this morning's video, don't rest on that one just yet, as I did state that Liverpool were set to return back to the table, and literally an hour after I submitted that video, basically Liverpool have submitted a £60 million bid for Romeo Lavia. However, the situation kind of remains the same as the Moises Caicedo one, and that is that Romeo Lavia is currently still in London weighing up his options, but according to Belgian journalists, he's more swayed towards a move to Chelsea. And can you blame the player? Look, Liverpool have been trying to pursue Romeo Lavia for much of the summer transfer window, and of course then went in for Moises Caicedo and kind of dropped Lavia like a sack of crap. And can you blame a player now not wanting to feel second best? So the situation is that, of course, Liverpool have submitted a £60 million offer. However, nothing has been concluded on that front, and we are unsure whether he will be joining Chelsea or Liverpool. But at the time of recording, it does seem as though he is swaying more to a move to Chelsea. But again, this will probably take more twists and turns as the days go on. However, there is some huge breaking news this afternoon, and it's coming out of Real Madrid, and that is from many sources stating that Liverpool have inquired to Real Madrid about Orbelín Tchouaméni and Valverde. As Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia look set to join Chelsea, Real Madrid midfielders are of serious interest to Liverpool. The Spanish club are likely to make one available, according to sources. Now, this is, of course, huge news. Valverde and Orbelín Tchouaméni would be a huge coup. We know a lot about Orbelín Tchouaméni. We spoke about him a lot the season before, in the last summer transfer window before he moved to Real Madrid. It did seem like the club were going to be signing him. However, of course, he opted to join the Spanish champions at the time, and since then, really, it hasn't worked out well for him at all, to be fair. You know, he has played a bit part role, still a young player. They do rate him very highly. However, with the acquisition of Jude Bellingham, his sort of future has been chucked into further doubt. The other player, of course, is Valverde, 25 years old. It does seem as though he's been around for a long time. Of course, 2 La Ligas, 1 Copa del Rey, 1 Champions League. He's won it all with Real Madrid, and it's said that he could become a potential target. 25 years old, and as I said, can play in that position as a defensive midfielder, central midfielder, and as a right winger. So very, very versatile. And would be a player that would definitely fit that role for Liverpool Football Club. But that's the news we do have this afternoon for you, is that Liverpool have inquired to Real Madrid about a move for either Orbelín Tchouaméni or Valverde. Now, very, very exciting stuff, those two names. My only caveat towards Orbelín Tchouaméni is that, of course, he chose Real Madrid over Liverpool, but the situation is always probably the same. Let's don't kid ourselves on. Real Madrid is one of those clubs that, especially for guys on the continent and sort of South American players also, I know he's French, but those sorts of players do kind of dream up and play for Real Madrid. They are the biggest club in the world, so you can't look too much into that. The other thing I would say as well, I do think Tchouaméni wants to try and stay at Real Madrid and fight for his place as well. I did see him sort of like tweets stating that he would never be leaving Real Madrid this summer and wants all this sort of talk around him to stop. However, as I said, more developments have emerged, and would he be choosing more first-team football over it? As I said, Tchouaméni would be a perfect addition into the midfield, and Moises Caicedo would be completely forgotten about if there was a way in which Liverpool could land Aurélien Tchouaméni this summer. Again, the same with Valverde. But as I said, the breaking news this afternoon is that Real Madrid are willing to let one of them players go this summer. They have got loads of players within that midfield role, and one of these would definitely improve Liverpool's midfield options, certainly. So just like that, it's starting to get exciting, but as I said, I do think there's going to be so many more twists and turns, especially with Romeo Lavia as well. This sort of Real Madrid names, I did say in this morning's video that names would probably start to emerge as the afternoon went on, and finally we have got it. Fabrizio Romano also confirmed this morning as well that Liverpool were working on other targets and were making contact with clubs over other potential targets. Other players that the club have been linked to as well are PSV midfielder Sangar, Crystal Palace's Duker, Gravenberch's another one, but certainly Valverde or Aurélien Tchouaméni would definitely whet the appetite for all Liverpool fans around. But I'll keep you up to date with regards to this sort of transfer saga as it sort of picks up and moves, and more news sorts emerge with regards to it. But I do expect this sort of defensive midfield transfer saga to be concluded by the end of the week. It is going to be a very busy week, but we certainly need those players in through the door by that game against Bournemouth at the weekend. But all very much heating up, more twists and turns expected. But do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. Would you be happy with either Valverde or Aurélien Tchouaméni? As I said, let me know down there below. In other news though, guys, as well, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has now found a new club. I know there was reports sort of stating that he was linked to a handful of Premier League clubs, but he has finally officially made a move to Besiktas. He's joining, going out there to the Turkish Giants. An interesting move there. Ryan Kent also out in Turkey as well with Fenerbahce. So yeah, I think the Turkish Super League are cooking something this season. They've got quite a lot of players. I think Tadic has gone out there as well. Icardi's gone out there. So many players going out to the Turkish Super League. So maybe one to keep an eye on. But Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has found a new club. He has been announced as a Besiktas player. So yeah, very interesting stuff there indeed. But Liverpool fans, as I said, do let me know your thoughts on the current midfield transfer saga, and would you be happy with either Valverde or Tchouaméni over Moises Caicedo or Romeo Lavia? As I said, let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. So remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.